Well, happy Saturday, everyone. I thought I'd bring y'all in and let you join me while I make my Saturday breakfast / brunch. Gonna add some avocado oil to my skillet. Uh-oh, that Bailey's fixing to start barking. Told you. When she hears somebody knocking on the neighbor's doors or something, of course she has to bark. 5 years now. Well, she'll be 5 years in October. Yeah. It would seem like she would know that, not that we live in an apartment, but that there's other people that knock on other people's doors around here. It's funny. I wish I could capture it for y'all sometime. She'll be looking out the bedroom window, and Kevin, she loves Kevin to death. He'll pass by, and she'll start. Just sounds like she's gonna bust through the window, y'all. But she don't. She never has. But I told the landlord, I said, if it ever happens, I do got the money put back for a new window. I don't think she will, but boy, it sounds like it. And she'll do her barking for a little while, and then she'll run in here real fast like he's going to come through the door. And she'll be looking at the walls and the ceiling. It's just funny. I mean, it's funny, but it's not. And it really stresses her out, I can tell. And her trainer, back when she was in training stuff, told me to block the window off where she can't see out of it, and that would deteriorate that. Well, I did for a long time. It didn't help, and I still do at times. If there's a day where there's a lot of activity outside and she's barking and continuously barking, I can tell it's stressing her out, I will block. I have the old part of the baby gate. I had the real big, it was more of a fenced in thing for her. And part of that, when it came apart, I saved an end of it. And I can stretch it out and put it up where she can't go look out the window. And I have to do that for her because, like I say, she gets stressed out about it. So I'm going to make a hash brown. I made one of these the other day in the air fryer. They're okay in the air fryer, but to me it's not like the good old-fashioned greasy hash brown. Isn't that bad? But this is 5 pounds of them. Now, back when I was working it I would stop at McDonald's for our hash brown and my biscuit. If I remember right, they were like $1 or something. How much are McDonald's hash browns now? Does anybody know? I don't know because I don't go to McDonald's. But like I say, back when I was buying them, they were on the dollar menu. So I've done used 3. That's $3 if according to the old menu. And I bought this big bag for $7.87, and I still got, well, only used a total of 3. They're gonna come out. There's still quite a bunch in there. More than a bunch. So if you have a Sam's in your area, and I'm not promoting them or nothing, but if you do have a Sam's in your area, this is a good deal if you like hash browns. Also, like I said in my haul video, you know, these aren't just for breakfast. You can use them as a side on for your supper or dinner, whatever. And the thing with a lot of us seniors, we buy a bag of potatoes and they'll ruin on us. Either you have to have potatoes every single night, which I don't. I like my sweet potatoes also. So if you buy a 10-pound bag of potatoes, you're going to ruin. A 5-pound, I can buy a 5-pound and I can do pretty good with that. But I still got to have a lot of potatoes, you know, every night in my diet. And I don't like to do that every night. So that's a good option if you're a senior or a single person or whatever, to buy a larger bag of those hash browns, because they'll keep, you know, they're going to keep in your freezer. So that's an option. Just a suggestion. I'm going to make me 2 eggs. And that's all. I'm going to have 2 eggs and a hash brown. It's already getting too late in the day. I really don't even need this. But I thought I'd do a Saturday video with y'all. It's been a long time since I've done one. Bailey's over there in my chair relaxing. So yesterday I started cleaning out my sewing room. I think I might have told y'all this on the previous video. Lord have mercy. Y'all, I got stuff of mine, stuff of my grandma, stuff of my dad, stuff of my mom's, stuff my aunt sent me, stuff of the boys, and packed into this one bedroom. Well, most of it's in this one bedroom. Some of it's in my closet too. So as soon as I get that all cleaned up, because I'm not going to show y'all the mess that's in there. As soon as I get that cleaned up and stuff, I'll take y'all into my sewing room, which is just basically empty room with my sewing machine and a chair. But I got some things on some work that my grandma started before she passed. I'm going to show y'all those. I swear, if anybody else brings something up here and leaves it, I'm gonna throw it right out behind. I'm gonna go, Poop! Get it out of here! I don't know, the boys are the worst about bringing different things up here and just leaving them, because they know. There's Miss Bailey. She's wanting something to eat. They know that it'll be safe at Mama's, but Mama don't want it here. No, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that, y'all. Y'all, I love this little plate that I got from Walmart. I guess it's glass. It's by the Pioneer Woman. I got the plate, the bowl, and a cup. And I wished I bought another set. And if I ever go back to Walmart, which I really don't like to, I may see if they got another set. But I really like those. They're not heavy, but yet they're not like plasticky lightweight. They're small. They're not like let me show you this. Way back, here's the paper plates I purchased at Sam's. You can tell they're... So the plate... This plate, I think, is an 8-inch. These are 10, and usually I buy my paper plates in a 8. But I'm not going to buy paper plates anymore once these are gone. Unless it's for a holiday. It's just a waste of money. So, after the paper plates are gone, there'll be no more. Like I say, unless it's a holiday or something. Hold on a minute. You got food, baby. She's got food over there. Lord, this dog. Oh, these hash browns. Like I say, you can have it in the evening as a side for something. You know, piece of chicken and a hash brown, or pork chop and hash brown, or whatever. I try to stay as low as carb as I can, but since I'm set my new budget on my groceries, I'm having to do whatever I can do to stretch that $200 out for the month. So I figured a big bag of these hash browns versus, well, they didn't have very many. The produce was not looking good anyways. So I figured these would be better to purchase than a bag of potatoes. Although I do like a baked potato sometime with the. I don't add a whole lot of stuff on mine. I'll put butter, salt, and pepper, and a little bit of cheese. That's all I like on my baked potato. Now I will eat sour cream from time to time, but mostly just that. So I made a pot pie last night. Now that thing was huge. I used a package of my rotisserie chicken. Remember, I pulled it off the bone, and I had enough for my chicken salad. And then I had leftover that was in the freezer, and I used it up for a pot pie. So when I go back to Sam's, I'm gonna may get 2 more of them. See, all that chicken does help out if you're making casseroles or soup or something. That is a really good way to budget. You know, a whole chicken. I looked at a whole chicken because I was wanting to make some chicken and dumplings one night. I thought that would be good and something that would last. Y'all, whole chicken is $10. No, wait. At Sam's, they were $15 because you got 2 of them for $30. So that would have been $15 a piece. When I can get a rotisserie chicken for $4.98, $4.88. So I'll go with that. Of course, I do know they put other stuff in them that's not that good for you, but y'all, even the air's got stuff in it anymore that, so what do? You do the best you can do without really, without harming yourself, and go on about it. That's the kind of way I've been looking at it here lately. I mean, I'm not going to pour poison down my throat that I know that it's poison. Yeah, I like my hash brown crispy. Alright, this video is 14 minutes long, so I'm going to put y'all on pause because I don't know if y'all like these long videos like this. I like them, but I don't know about y'all. So I'm going to pause y'all. Okay. Hash brown's done. I'm going to put it on put my paper towel on my plate and drain some of the avocado oil off. And I like the 2 eggs over medium. Whoop, whoop. Whoop. y'all. I dropped you again. I'm not going to touch that phone no more when I have it on record. I found a way to set it up where it's facing this way. And then when I touch the daggum thing, a little salt for the eggs. It falls over. So, I could have put it on my tripod, but I don't know, I like the way the holder I'm using now works, but I don't like that I can't touch it. I'll work on the tripod and see if I can get it, if I can shorten it, and I can set it up here on the counter. I had my heat up too fast there, I think, on my eggs when I first added them in. Now, I like the yellow, but I don't want any white running. And when I scramble my eggs, I like them dry. I know it's weird, isn't it? I don't like no, I just like dry scrambled eggs. Okay. Hash brown. Looks good. All right, let's taste of this. Bailey's, ouch. What is that hot over there? It shouldn't be hot. Bailey's running over here like, yes, yes, let's taste it. Please, let's taste it. And I like to cut my egg up. Oh, I burnt myself. I don't know why the front of my stove is hot. I mean, I know, the burner would be, but not the front. I have to get the maintenance to check on that. Nothing like a McDonald's hash brown that cooked at home that didn't cost you. Like I said, I don't know what they cost now. And your eggs. Let's take a bite of the hash brown so I can show you all online. It's good. Really good. All right. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. If I don't talk to you no more, have a great weekend. Get out there and do something enjoyable if you can. If you can, open your windows, let some fresh air in. Do you some diamond painting, some coloring. Do something relaxing for yourself. Much love to y'all, and I will see you on the next one.